Well, hey guys, same shirt, different day. I have to get cutting on this pile of wood here because the neighbor has a dump truck load of wood that they cut up that was up there in the distance from some trees that he cut down. And he wants his grandson and his son to split it up sometime this week to give to a guy that is bringing some stone for him in his dump truck. So they're kind of bartering a little bit. I mean, I think he's paying the guy driving the dump truck something, and he's also going to give him a load of firewood for his time. Not my wood, his wood. But I told him I would try and get this stuff cut up and split up over the next couple days so that he could have room to get in here with his dump truck and dump the load. Even though if he moves my 916, there's plenty of room in there. But let's fire up the 500i and see what we can get done. So in one of my last videos when I was cutting, somebody asked me where my lid was, because they had just talked about it in one of their videos that they wanted to get one. I forget who it was. It might have been Gators Outside or Tons Fabrication or something. I don't watch everybody's videos. I have a hard enough time making videos with you, trying to juggle life and everything else. But the day that I was cutting, the reason I didn't have my lid on is because I needed to answer my phone, and the 3M work tunes have the Bluetooth connectability. And I was waiting on a call from the tree service to go pick my dump trailer up to get this load. But I picked up some Raycon earbuds, and these are just, you know, they in-ears earbuds, and they've got Bluetooth, they've got everything. So I'm gonna try these inside of my muffs and see if I like them or not. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't think it sticks out. Hold on. I just turned my music on. I don't think it sticks out far enough that it'll mess up my the hearing or my ear or whatever. We'll put it on real quick and show you. And I got my beard stuck in my mic. Whoops. But yeah, this is a fantastic lid. I really do like it. I think it's gonna work, guys. I can feel it. It is pushing a little bit on there, but I don't think it would be like troublesome to where I'm gonna like hate it. Let's see if I can still hear my tunes. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work out fantastic. It's a little sunny today, so having the glasses in here, man, my metal is jamming right now. I am jamming, what am I jamming today? I think I'm jamming Of Mice and Men. Really good, like progressive, like I wanna say like metalcore band, something like that. I prefer heavier music. I love heavier music, especially right now. So yeah, let's get this stuff going. But yeah, like I was saying, it's sunny out. I got some eye protection, and I've also got my screen. And when you saw that video where I was cutting at Funk's, he was sitting there cutting right in front of me, and I had my screen up, and he looked over and he's like, "Hey man, put your screen down." The screen is awesome. Like, it really keeps a lot of stuff out of your dirt. It really keeps a lot of stuff out of your eyes and your face. Good stuff. Let's get to cutting. So I got a nice little stack here of wood ready to split, but as I'm splitting, I have been pulling the cookies out of the pile. That way I don't have to deal with them later. So we're just gonna go ahead and split these up and throw them right in the bin. Well, the pile's getting smaller and my round pile's getting bigger. I'm gonna change the chain because I hit the stones, and I sharpened a couple chains before I left the house, so it's gonna be easier for me to just change the chain. And then, like always, I like trying new things. So I tried something today that I will show you here in a sec. You probably see it in here. This chain's almost done too. I'm down to about an 1/8 inch before the that witness mark on the chain on the top of the tooth. So it's almost time for to just throw this one away. But I'm cheap and I like to get everything out of a chain that I can. So I don't know if you could see there. I don't know if this thing focuses good enough. But we got ourselves a chain locker. If I can get the thing open with my gloves on. And this is the bigger version of the original chain locker. So it does hold bigger chains. Pretty cool design. What's up? Good, how are you? I thought I heard something behind me. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. you want me to help you? Give me a sec. I don't know how good the mic picked that up, but I just had to go bury my neighbor's duck. Poor little Daisy didn't make it. I don't know. I think she was a little baby duck and she had some type of eye infection, and whatever they gave her just didn't cut it. So, sorry about your loss, but she was over there trying to dig a hole in flip-flops, and I said, do you want me to help you? So I gave her a hand. It sucks losing our friends and our babies. But yeah, back to this thing. I got the chain locker and I sharpened the chain before I left the house. Sometimes it's just as easy to swap a chain out rather than try and put an edge on it out in the field. And I have about 20 chains that still have life to them. I sharpened a bunch of them with that Harbor Freight sharpener during my Christmas break. So I got a bunch of them sitting there. So I'm just gonna start putting a couple on here or in the chain locker when I go out that I know are sharpened and have the rakers touched up on them. But I think another tank of fuel, I should be done this pile. And I think I'm just gonna try and get this cut today, and then maybe tomorrow I'll come over after work and pull the dump trailer behind me and see if I can't split a good bit of it. What we got done, what we set out to get done today. I wanted to get the 2 loads that we dropped off over here cut up. We got a nice pile of rounds over here to process. There's probably a little over a cord here. I wouldn't say there's much more than a cord. I don't know, we'll have to see once I stack it. And some of this is gonna go to, you know, some of the nicer stuff. I will start separating the bundle stuff, you know, next to the axis. I do have to get this stuff done, get the 916 brought back over in front of the conveyor, because like I said, the neighbor does want to split that stuff up for his buddy. And then we're going to get rid of this because I need to move my process down to behind this other building in the next couple weeks. In the next 2 weeks, I'd like to be back there and out of this little spot right here, just to kind of give him some privacy, because I know me running chainsaws, especially those with bark boxes on them, probably aren't too quiet inside of his house. I don't want to overstay my welcome. And Bert had mentioned in one of my comment sections of, I forget what video, that if I spent a little seat time, I could stack some of this stuff up. Well, the neighbor actually came over here and stacked some of this stuff up to get it out of his driveway. So I definitely don't want to do that. But next up, we'll get this stuff split. It's not going to be today though. I appreciate you all watching. These Raycon earbuds, I do like them. I can't even tell that they're in my ear. And I only put one in, that way I could still hear, because these do have noise canceling on them as well. I guess that's an option instead of spending $300 for the comms, or whatever it is. It's $250 or $300. It's ridiculous what they want to put comms in a Protos helmet. So I opted to get this, and then I got a phone call in between cutting. I lifted it up, double tapped it, answered the call. It was a spam call, go figure. Somebody wanted to come inspect my roof. We just did the roof like 3 years ago. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Leave some comments. What do you think? How many cords are going to be here out of this? What do you think? I'm going to say at least 1.5 cords. Let me know in the comments. Take care of each other. I'll catch you on the next one.